Let's check out this series, Expeditions, a Mudrunner game. I first heard about it maybe like a few years ago. I think it started with SnowRunner and then the Mudrunner game. It kind of is like a trucking, driving, open world simulator driving game. So I'm always down for a nice race. I figure I'll just check it out. A simple 2-hour tutorial, simple 2-hour trial. I have a nice easy day driving. I don't know how realistic this is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be super realistic. Like super hardcore. You know, levers and pulleys and everything. Stage completed already. Before jumping in your first expedition, let's learn the basics of driving, okay? R2 to start. It's like they want me to click the button for the prompt, but not actually drive. So R2, I think, is accelerate. Release handbrake, press X, start moving. R2 in some directions. So, is the handbrake gone? Alright. So you can see it on. Alright. Is there anything underneath my, yeah. Let's move this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's move this. First trip, go to camp. Alright. We've got a lot of heads-up display in the lower corners there, but I guess we don't need to know that now. Hey, this feels pretty good. You can tell that it's, like, realistic. He's bobbing and weaving all over the place, dude. This is why I love driving games. The only action you're gonna get is trying to maneuver this damn vehicle. You see the mud already on his tires? And the camo cab? Follow the quest markers to make progress. Okay. But then, so then what's L2? Alright, thank you. L2 is an automatic reversal. One button reversal, just like in fighting games. It's a Mudrunner game. I never played any of the other ones, but I think they were like super popular. I guess these kind of rough and tough truck games are getting really popular. Whether it's with kids or adults, I don't know, but I don't know if I'm supposed to wait in there. Maybe that's like a refuel or a dock or something. We've got some porta pots. I want to know what everything in the lower left is. Stage completed. All-wheel drive. To move further, you need to engage AWD. Make the traversal of rough terrain much easier, but at the cost of higher fuel consumption. To engage in all-wheel drive, hold R1 to bring up this new menu, and then press circle. And then that's supposed to allow all my wheels to spin. You know what you would do? You would drive with all-wheel drive off, and then if you get stuck, either in, you know, deep water or mud, or if one of your wheels is off the ground, then you engage it so all the wheels correct. You know what I'm saying? Differential lock. If you're completely stuck, you must engage the differential lock. This will help a lot. In order to do, you will... What? This will help a lot. In order to do, you will have to shift to a lower gear! Exclamation point. I read that verbatim. Hold R1 and shift to the R lower gear, then press square. Oh my god. Shift to the lower gear. I'm in the lower gear. I'm pressing square. Do I have to press and hold square? It's not letting me. Hold R1. Done. And shift to the R lower gear. I'm shifting R. I'm shifting R. When I hold R1 and hit L, the camera changes. Shift to the lower gear. I'm in reverse. Hold R1. Square. Maybe I'm in there? It turns something on. Square. It's off. Differential lock. Square. It's on. I'm in the lower gear. The lower is selected. How is it not selected? Maybe with the D-pad? Hold. I'm holding R1. L. Now let me ask you this. let me ask you this. In the bottom right corner where it says L, is that lower gear? Or is lower, to me, down, as in R, which is at the bottom of the display in the lower right? What do you think? Leave a comment below. L. It's fucking L. Hold R1 and shift with the R stick. That's another thing. What? What'd I just move? Hold R1. Hold the R stick. Then move to the gear L, which is to the left. Then press square. God almighty. But if you bought this game for some kid, you know, I want a truck driving game. And it's like, dude, you're fucked, man. You want this game? It's just zooming. I zoomed out. Something happened with my camera and I zoomed out. Alright, I got the differential lock. You know, I got my pistol point cocked. And the differential drop with the all-wheel drive stop. And all my homies know who done it. Alright. I'm stuck on a tree branch. But then do you remember playing the same exact level in a... Whoa, what's going on in my cab? My mirror! My mirror! Do you remember playing this exact same level in Uncharted 4? Uncharted made it so smooth. So then these games that are supposed to be like uber difficult driving tech sim games that are supposed to be so damn difficult, and you know, all the mechanical nerds want to learn the complex system. I'm fucking stuck on a tree branch. You know, I play Gran Turismo. I like to sim drive race. Enter exchange mode. You know? Quest item. On the left is the vehicle's inventory. On the right is a resource screen. Select quest item and add it to. Move with the R stick and then transfer with X. And then press circle to exit. Hold R1 and shift to auto mode. And then press L2 to reverse. Out of the trade. And then they want me to go back here. One part of this was about like, this is also like Crazy Taxi, home delivery or something. Some other aspect of this game is delivering things. I don't know what that's all about. But some part of the objective of this game is to deliver things. So I guess that's why I have a bed with stuff in it. And now I'm here. But I mean, you have these games where they're so complex now. It used to be games where simple pick up and play. And then we got to this point where gamers were like, I'm sick and tired of easy, I want difficult. And then, but it wasn't difficult like the boss. It was difficult like, where am I supposed to go? And then people said, I'm confused as to what I need to do. I need more heads-up display and more waypoints. And then people said, oh yeah, I like complicated games. So they don't want the stress of the combat. But they don't want fun. They can't understand whether or not they're having fun. So they need to be taught a complicated game, a complex game. And so we wind up with heads-up display out the wazoo and a big waypoint simulator. And then they go, that's what I wanted all along. But could you imagine giving this to a kid? A kid says, I want to play a game, and instead of it being pick up and play, he's fucking holding R1 and shifting up with square? Tire inflation. Adjust the pressure depending on the type of terrain. Reducing it significantly improves traction, but at the cost of higher fuel consumption. Let's try. Open the inflation system menu with down, and then reduce the pressure with left. Normal pressure, reduce pressure. And then confirm. And what did they say that do? Reduce pressure, improves traction, because I shrink and I'm lower to the ground, lower center of gravity. But then there's more fuel consumption because it's heavy. It takes more work to haul. I don't have the easiness of the you know, the reduced friction of the inflated tires that's light, you know. And I really gotta grind over every little bump. Stage complete. Refueling expeditions will take you across long distances. For this, we recommend taking fuel canisters with you, okay? Hold L, then refuel the vehicle with X. How much? 20. 10, so it's going to increase it by 10, okay? It will increase it by 10. Do I still need to be in all-wheel drive? Because that takes more fuel also, right? And then do I still need to be deflated tires? If your vehicle is damaged, use spare parts to repair the damaged components. Let's try. Hold L1 and select the component, R, and then repair it, X. I don't need. Oh, the component. The suspension. Oh, alright, maybe this is pretty simple. This is pretty simple. You smash and mash. Do I still need, you know, deflated tires? So what do we have so far? L2, R2 is drive. L1, R1 are menus. And then I'm looking around. Interact with the main office. The main office? Deliver. Alright, here the rock guitar. So I like it. It drives well, handles well. It handles well. It's a little menu intensive, you know, but maybe it's not as complex as I thought. Regions. To drop off a region, Little Colorado is perfect to home your skills. Codex. Merrill. Let's see, free roam or the expedition. What do I need to do? Expeditions are the main missions. Progress through the game and earn various rewards. Well, what's my codex? That's my tutorial basically. This is unlocked. Replayability. Any expedition can be replayed as many times as you like, but you can only receive the main reward once. Okay, well, how do I... First expedition. Well, let's do it. Show all rewards. Let's do it. I'm pressing and holding. So, well, wait a minute. Little Colorado. I have to do this. It's all locked. First expedition. Select. You think I wasn't pressing X the whole time? Here are your prepared vehicles, equipment, and specials for the expedition. Alright. Jack Screw. That's a pretty good name for an expediter. Jack Screw. Vehicle selection. I only have one, I'm guessing. So I'll just pick him. We'll just add it. I don't know what any of the stats mean yet. It means nothing to me yet. Just go back, just pick. It doesn't need to be as complex. Just let me fucking pick the truck and have fun. Like, to be honest, you remember that shitty Hot Wheels game? Hey, this one has racing stripes. Good enough. What is the difference? What's the fucking difference? Getting, you know, like, this isn't my job, man. I don't want team members. I just want one, right? Hydrologists? He's locked. What, do we need different guys to do different stuff? And there's other menus. Do I need a first assignment? You have to go to the mountains and install a radio module that will improve the signal quality of the base, but be careful, the road's not easy. Requirements. Jack Screw 0 of 1, sideboard 1 of 1. How do I know what that means? Payment, show all rewards, select, move, map. I think I need one guy, but what do these dudes do? And then managers. So I can get this guy, so he's added to the team. Is that good enough? Just the manager? The map move. You You can bring multiple trucks and multiple guys. So I need a driver, right? But they're all locked. Look at this. Locked. So who's the driver? Who's going to operate this thing? That's it. Select map, move codex back. First expedition. So I'm in the map. Select skip time morning. First expedition. Select. Go to the crossroads. What does R1 say? Get to the crossroads. Skip time morning. What does that mean? Skip time afternoon. Oh shit! I think I did that wrong. Skip time evening. Skip time morning. Good enough. Back. Somebody tell me how to launch this fucking mission so we can go already? What the hell? Requirements. Hey, this is exactly what would happen, you know? You're 6 years old sitting in front of the Nintendo NES and it says, you know, you press the start button and you're looking at the controller. Where's the start button? And they want you to press the A button. It's bullshit. I'm looking at the fucking menu, dude. My codex. This doesn't mean anything to me. How do you start missions? How do you deploy? The map. General. Devices. Vehicles. Map. Current activity. Base. Activities. After selecting the expedition, it gives you repayment, rewards. I just need a deployment, headquarters. Pre-planned in the headquarters. Select the region, the expedition, the vehicles, additional tips. Preparation begins with region selection. Yeah. Select the region where you'll be deploying. It displays how many expeditions you've completed. Dude. Specialists provide useful effects that improve certain things. Managers increase profitability. Good enough. New specialists can be unlocked. So you don't need specialists. They just give you stat boosts while you're driving. But really, it's just one guy. You're the driver. Okay. Why start? The tab. The tab. I don't need to fill everything up. The codex back. Maybe I'll do back. The current expedition setup will be reset. How do I fucking go? Deploy a square. Deploy a square. What am I missing here? Now let's install a radio. Requirements. Jack screw 1. Bro. Show all rewards. I'll win a specialist. This kind of reminds me of that Metal Gear Portable Ops, where you get different guys. Take at least one truck. I have that. Take at least one truck. What is the truck store? Remove. Nah, he's good. He's good to go. Frame module. Inventory store. Inventory store. Alright. Maybe this is what I need to do. What does it say? I need at least one jack screw. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I need at least one jack screw. I'm good to go because I loaded them up. Alright. Let me look back in here. We're getting there. It's not a race. It's just a road. Inventory store. Alright, take at least one jack screw. What about my fuel? Where's the logo for that? You know? Peep the logo. Let's get some fuel, right? Take some fuel. What about my repair kit? I don't think I have them. And then the rest of this stuff, it's not really worth bringing if the mission doesn't require it. I'll assume that. Spare parts, and I picked that up. What is this thing that is down here? Gas tank. Oh, okay. Spare parts. Do you load up on them? It seems like that'd be worth loading up on. Spare wheel. Spare parts. Might as well load up because it's my first expedition. Alright, so we're ready to deploy. We're ready to deploy. Start expedition, I guess. It's a Mudrunner game. Now I have to remember all the up-down stuff that they gave me. I'm just gonna follow the waypoints. I already forgot. I have to put it in drive first, right? R1 circle. Isn't the handbrake on? X. The handbrake's off now. And I'll take it out of off-wheel drive. And of course, the waypoint, I hate that, man. The waypoint is aimed toward a fucking corner. And I'm going the wrong way now. Alright. Your first assignment, you have to go to the mountains and install a radio module that will improve the signal quality at the base, but be careful, the road is not easy. Get to the pond and examine the echo sounder. Alright, good enough for me. What does R1 do? Nothing. I don't need that. Delete last waypoint. I'm good to go, man. I'm good to go. I'm on the road here. Don't hit that gate. Don't hit that gate. So things like all-wheel drive and my whatever else. Use the echo sounder to determine the depth of the water you're about to cross. So what does this mean? Dangerous water level. Oh shit. So then what I'll do is I'll hold this, and then I'll do, well, no, wait a minute. Well, so what, they screwed me? So what, I'm screwed? I'll do this. I'm an all-wheel drive now. Why even drive through the water? Well, because it's a fucking Mudrunner game, so it's like, do you do that shit? And so all-wheel drive fixes everything. What was the other thing that they told me to do? It was like, they told me to do, what is this, look, there's sticks in the ground that I can't drive over. You might as well just keep all-wheel drive on and keep the fuel also. What am I supposed to trade? I don't need to trade any. Oh, sideboards? Can't be transferred. A radio communication is a set of equipment necessary to carry communications via the radio waves. Can't be transferred. So then what do I need to do in here? Nothing? Where's the next waypoint? That's there. That's the waypoint. Pick up the item. Pick up the item. It's fucking not letting me. Move. Jack screw 2. Pick up the item. Resource zone. It's not letting me. Do I not have room? There's fucking room. There's slots in my inventory. What is this? Resident Evil 1? Gotta put in the crate? What is this? Sideboards, dude. Additional... Oh, I don't have that. How do I get rid of this then? How do I get rid of this then? Because I brought all this shit over? So I have to dump... What the fuck? Transfer. Let me transfer this. And now I have room. Oh my god. Now, let me do this. And then eventually it'll tell me to stop. Alright. We're learning. We're learning the inventory system. This is incredibly complex. Pick up and play. Fun fucking game. We're learning. No child would ever be able to understand how to play this game. I mean, they don't even know how to hold the controller in the correct way. And then you're going to tell me hold R1, click R2, right stick, you know, circle square. They're not going to know. And then to remember, oh shit. Ah shit. Explore the nearby area using a drone. Open the device and pick the drone. Fly around and explore. Move up. Man, Grand Theft Auto Vice City really invented the whole R2 to lift off. What came out first? Vice City or Battlefield 2? Who had helicopters first? Additional friction in this thing. So he wants me to discover where the next, exit the drone and continue to search using the vehicle. So it's like if you don't know where the next waypoint is, you can use the drone to find the waypoint. So I'm using all-wheel drive. This thing's a real pain in the ass to drive. And then you click it off to save fuel. Because it's an expedition, it's like it's a scientific endeavor. You know, we need to, that mirror is going nuts. You know, we need to conserve. We have to do it correctly. We need to keep the budget low. We have limited resources. Stage complete. Use the winch to get the vehicle out of trouble, attach it to natural elements, or pull on the anchors. Trees are common and useful winch points. Be careful, they can break. Attach the winch. Did I? So maybe you don't accelerate, you just pull. Maybe all-wheel drive needs to be on. Like always, all-wheel drive solves all problems. And then release the winch. And then release all-wheel drive. You can also find the winch in the devices menu. Yeah, I've done that before. Where do you think that I found it the first time? In the devices menu. What happened to my camera? What happened to my camera, man? All-wheel drive. I'm leaving all-wheel drive on. It's like, you have to. What's with this camera, dude? Default. Alright. Deliver the supplies. Deliver. Now leave me alone. Binoculars are a great way to explore the map and find useful places or convenient paths for the vehicle to pass. Okay. Open the menu. Look at the marked area on the map and then scout it. What? And then scout it. That's the touchpad. Yeah, okay. Select. What? Is that me? What marked area? First expedition. Field base. First expedition. What is this? Select. Those are on the marked area. Wait. The marked area. What the dude, I don't understand what they're asking me to do. Airdrop. Select. Explore the area. Stop tracking. Start tracking. Details. No. But it said with the touchpad. Get me out of here. Open devices and pick binoculars. Whatever. Use. Can I zoom? You discovered a new air tag. Alright. Return to your truck. Alright. Using the drone, you can also discover undiscovered parts of the map. Use the drone to discover all marked areas. Well, where am I? Where am I located? Whoa, look at this map. Where am I located? I'm here, right? I don't know where I am. Okay, so get me out of the map. So, use the drone to discover everything on the map. Why make me open the map if there's not something I'm supposed to do on the map? You told me to open the map and then look at its waypoint. But I don't need to do anything there. I need to do something in the L menu here. Like, so it's confusing. Why tell me to open the map if I'm not supposed to do anything there? And then notice how instead of it being this like straightforward pick up and play game where you just drive around, It has to be this fucking step-by-step instruction list that you need to follow, because otherwise you would have no fucking clue what you're doing. Because they didn't design something for you to just fucking play and do whatever you want and have fun. They designed something for you to follow this fucking, twist, turn the screw, adjust your glasses, you know? This kind of nerd system game, you know? So complex it needs a set of instructions the whole fucking way through the first mission. God damn. I'm not really that upset though, it's pretty fun. Bad signal. Return to the truck. I thought it said I had to discover all the waypoints. And then there's two more. There's one more. Return to the truck. What else do I do with these menus? Stage complete. Anytime during the expedition you can recover your vehicle at a field base. Open the map. And then close the map because you don't need to be in there. Open the map. Find and select a field base using X, and then, what? Press R3 and use recovery. What? Field operating base. Press X, and then press R3, and then press free recover. Trade, hold to open. What? Recover to the base and park your truck. So I guess the only mission was to build that whatever to headquarters. I like the driving. I guess once they trust that we know what to do, I guess once they trust we know what to do, you know, they'll stop holding our hands a little bit. But I don't know what to do with all these L1, R1 menus. A lot of places. Is it worth doing Little Colorado again? Or because these are going to be the easy missions, right? These are going to be easy missions that I know how to do. You know? But then these are going to be new landscapes. I gotta admit. You know? The prologue. Don't you want to be in a new landscape? I guess we'll go for Little Colorado again, because it's like, yeah, it should be easy. Let's just do it easy. Free roam, nearby areas. Which one have I done already? Let's do this. Metal detector. Do a truck. And I have new truck. Whoa, I got new trucks. But which truck is going to be good? The truck type needs to be a scout. Where does it say? Aha! That's cool. I want to use this guy anyway. Alright, so we're here. And then, what about my ability? Now they're going to let us start using this guy. So he has more fuel. Alright, fine. He has more fuel. But then what if they die on this mission, right? What if they die on this mission? You're not going to be able to select them again. I think this game's fun in the sense of it plays well. It's nice to drive. And my manager to make more money. That's what I think. That's what I think. And then requirements. So go to my truck and go to my inventory. And then I need, what does it say? What did it tell me I needed? I needed a metal detector. Who's got that? Who has that? Signal repeater. Uh-oh. I don't think I have that. So how do I make it? Requirements, metal detector, inventory. Does this guy have it? What about this guy? What about this guy? No, he just gives me bonuses. Let's select. How do I customize? That's pretty cool. On the roof. Oh, metal detector. Alright, cool. Hey, this is pretty cool. What was that other game that I played like 25 years ago that lets you have a garage with parts? I don't know if it was Master Blaster, but it was some Game Boy game that let you do this too. You know, do missions, get gear, and then buy parts for your truck. All right, so you can customize particulars on your vehicle, and you can get stat boosts with your crew, and then you're ready to deploy. I'm ready to deploy. Start expedition. I'm ready to deploy. Trade and hold. And this guy's gonna go a little bit swifter now. If the indicators on the metal detector turn white, it means there are objects to search the area. Resources, blue and green, alright. Open the device interface and choose the metal detector. And now it's on. In the vicinity. Well, no kidding, there's gonna be stuff. No kidding, I'm detected metal in my area. I mean, I'm on my headquartered base. No kidding. There's a whole facility that's been built all around me. No kidding. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm damaged. I'm damaged. Water damaged the truck. Engine failure. Got a reverse winch. You know, they shouldn't put all this water here if they don't want me to spoil into it. Dangerous water levels. You know, I wonder if different sized trucks get fucked up by the water. That's a ravine too, you gotta watch. This whole thing is a ravine. The whole thing is a ravine. Find items, blue signal. Alright, I need a blue signal. Find items, blue signal. Metal detector's on, I'm looking. Double blue. Triple blue. Alright. I'm noticing some things. I got my all-wheel drive on. I'm noticing some things. Triple signal blue. -1 HP. It's better to have a spare battery for recharging the device. You can use a generator module at the base for that. Hold R1 and then select the battery. And then, what? Hold L1. Select the battery down. And then recharge it with X. That doesn't do it. I'm holding L1. I'm pressing down. That's what happens. And then this inflation system comes up. Just hit down without it. Look, dude. That's the spare part. Look at my engine. I'm getting fucked up. Down. Efficiency. Reduce pressure, low pressure, normal pressure. That doesn't fucking do it. What about devices? What about left? Hold L1. Select battery with down on the fucking D-pad. It's the inflation system. Jesus Christ. Down. I'm fucking hitting down. You hold L1 and down goes away. I'm hitting right. I'm hitting up. I'm hitting down again. I'm moving it again. It's moving my fucking camera. There's no battery on here. I selected the battery. I selected the battery with fucking... the fucking L stick! God damn it. Give me that. Find upgrades, green signal, and then find some other stuff, red signal. Uh-oh. He flipped. I recovered. I haven't used the Whatever R1 square is, I haven't used that anymore. My gearbox, I haven't used that anymore. This piece of trash thing, haven't used that anymore. I don't know if my my metal detector is even on there anymore. Like if it's even turned on anymore. Now it's on. It shut off after I flipped. So let's find some red stuff. It's not gonna like that water. Dangerous water level. Uh-oh. My engine's getting fucked up. My engine's fucked up. Engine's starting. Uh-oh. What about my winch? Let me use a winch. Select a winch point. Pull my winch. Is my metal detector off? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Got some red item over here. Discover new airdrop trade. I need, I don't need fuel. I need, I don't need fuel. I need spare parts. So let me do this. Let me turn this off to save my battery. So I'll turn the metal detector off to save my battery. And then I'm going to go get some spare parts. So this is interesting where it's kind of like on Gran Turismo when your tires get hot and you got to change them. In this game, basically, you've got a mission you need to... Kind of reminds me of that game, Under the Waves, where you're controlling that sub. Kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, but and here's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to keep trading. Can I do more than that? Alright. So, it's kind of like you're on this driving mission, which you can go do, but you have to like help your truck survive along the way. So you're sort of, managing the health and maneuverability of the vehicle while you're on your way to this, this expedition. I guess that's where the name comes from. My battery's low. What else do I need here? What else do I need here? Spare battery, spare fuel. What else do I need? Because something's running low. So let me restock. You should have been able to do this with just one stock. But I got banged up. One stock. Trade. I need more batteries, right? So then we'll do this. What about my battery? Alright, I'm set up. And I need green signal now. Okay. We'll shut up all-wheel drive and try and... It's really not a matter of fuel, though. It's a matter of maneuverability. All-wheel drive... You can even tell it feels different. You can tell with it off, it's like the rear wheels are just pushing, but with it on, the front wheels are pulling. So it's really nice. I'm putting it on. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Watch this. Watch this shit. Oh, there's no... Never mind. I was going to winch myself over this gap, but I don't need to. I don't need to. You just need all-wheel drive. It fixes everything. It kind of reminds me of Red Dead 1. Down in Mexico. Alright, I'm in there. Green part, I'm in there. Alright, expedition completed. I found it. Give me this fucking rewards. The headquarters. Good enough. I mean, they tell you the instructions of everything that you need to do. It's not like it's such a fucking mystery. Let's try out some of these other, environments. What do I need? I need a scout. Okay. I like this little scout. He's got what he needs. Anchor and jack screw. Why don't I pick the same dudes, you know? Why don't I pick my crew? Whoever I unlocked. I still only have one guy. Well, he's been good to me. Make us more money on this thing. And what do I need? You need this stuff. Okay. Is it worth taking, like, extra fuel and parts? Or do I have to buy that stuff? Look, fuel. Whoa. Show the rewards, payment. What about this truck? Inventory. This truck has no sideboard, so that's why I'm low on fuel. I can't even load that up? Huh. Alright, I'm ready to deploy. Start expedition. Works for me. Works for me. Trade, hold. We're gonna need fuel. He's out. What is that? Canisters. Can't be transferred. Huh. Alright. What is triangle? No visible... Oh, the winch. Duh. Visit, exit from the base. And I still have my metal detector? Or what is that? What's up to? Whoa! First person. Alright. What's down inflation? What's left? Binoculars, the drone, the winch, echo sounder, and metal detector. Alright. So it's not as complex as I thought in terms of the controls and the tools on your truck. But you still have to sort of remember, like, what tools to use. Like, in the scenario where you're stuck underwater, what are you supposed to do? I never used that, like, seems you won't have any options once you leave the base. Take a look around. Alright. I never had a use for that R1 and square. What is that? Like the undercarriage of the vehicle? I never added that ever again. Look, from here you have a great view. You might want to do something. What did he say? Oh, use the drone. I don't want to use the drone. It's not fun. Fly to discover new points of interest. Yeah, I don't want to. I want to try. Driving is fun. You know, start scanning. Hold to skip. Perfect. Fuck that. Now, I'm tempted to just run off the cliff, but I don't think that's a very smart way down. So I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to drive down this way. It's interesting that the whole game's not open world, that they wanted you to go back to the mission menu and kind of gear up and deploy. They made a conscious design decision to do that. I guess also to create different maps and to be able to load them. That helps. Explore the area. Well, okay. Now I have to use what? Now I use the drone for the waypoint? Find another waypoint. You discovered a new climb. Bad signal. So maybe that's what I need to do. Explore the area. It's going up. The percentage is going up. Find a way up. Find a way up where? Where I'm already going? I gotta hit this waypoint, then go back? I'm stuck. How do I flip myself over? Deflate the tires? Where's my winch? No visible winch attachments. I think my guy died. I think he's dead. Well, that mission was a failure. That mission was a total fucking failure. But that's how it goes sometimes. You know, sometimes scientific expeditions are just a total fucking waste and a complete waste of money, and you never should have even done them. So, I guess it's on to the next one. What do I need? A scout again. You know, I'm starting not to like this scout. I'm just saying. Starting not to like him. Fucking asshole. All right. Ready to deploy. Start expedition. Fucking climb up this mountain just to go back down and hit a waypoint. Tell me to climb up. Unbelievable. Alright, now we're in the forest. Oh yeah, take the emergency brake off. Let's do it from the front seat. Let's do it from the front seat this time. Building mod. I don't like that. Building modules. What does that mean? How much money do I have? 41 grand. Generator. What do I already have? Field operating base. Contains formidable electric supply. Provides electricity in exchange for fuel. Helipad. Allows for fast transportation of vehicle to a location of any other vehicle. Contains a small amount of fuel and vehicle parts. I'm not going to build any of that. I'm not going to build any of that, and I'm just going to do it no inventory items. I was never a science guy, you know. I mean, yeah, I was in the Boy Scouts, I did camping, but it's kind of just so that somebody could give me a knife, you know? Like, what am I going to do? Take some water and soil samples? You know, I get it. I get it. Trek around in the mud. You know, get bit by ticks? No thanks. Thanks. Dude, this truck stinks, man. The smallest fucking rock. The smallest rock. Just leave it on. Who cares about fuel? All-wheel drive all day. All-wheel drive all day long. Alright, I'm here at the waypoint. think I really like this game. I kind of want to, like, run up fast on my opponent and then jump out and, you know, drive by him. You know? Watch Dogs. I don't know that I just want to, you know, drive this uncomfortable truck to the waypoint. It's arranged at least in a way where, like, you feel like you want to complete the mission. But it's like a safe driving game that parents could get their kids. You know, that doesn't involve Tony Cipriani or whoever else. And it's a driving game and like a mission game, not a racing game per se. It's a hard climb. I missed what he said. No visible winch attachments. Well, I missed what he said. So I lowered myself. That didn't work either. Low gear. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm getting so sick of this shit. None of this is fun. The idea of being in this shitty fucking truck to do this mission. The truck is not fun to drive. It's a pain in the ass. And the mission is not even fun. It's like... It's not a racing game, so it's not fast. It's slow. But then it's not an open world game because there's only one thing to do, the mission. So then, if all there is a driving mission, is this the kind of game you really want to play? I want to be outdoors, inside, and I want to drive a truck. And is it really that deep and complex? What's different about any of these fucking missions, dude? That truck driving simulator was at least funny. I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off. It's a hard climb. I got all-wheel drive. My gear is low. There's no winch point. Wire connected. Alright. Release the winch. Maybe I should go up to the left. You discovered a new climb. Yeah, if you're pretending to be a scientist, but I'm a nerd in my room playing a video game. Winch connected. Pull. I'm still pulling it broke. And then it kind of becomes that thing where it's like... And now here's the part of the climb where you have to connect the winch, you know? Oh, and then now there's... And then now we made the deep water we're supposed to turn on all-wheel drive and reduce your tire pressure. You know, and it's like... And we'll design 4 things to use the 4, you know... And then now you change to the low gear... And it's like it's been an hour, and I've encountered every gameplay mechanic. And you're like, why would I repeatedly do this? There's 200 missions. I did it twice, it's enough. So then what do I think the problem is? The problem is there's no sense of development. This idea of you want to repeat the same thing 200 times because it's a quote-unquote open-world game. In a game like Subnautica, where you're building out your ship, or in a game like Valheim where you're building out your fort, I think that's what's intriguing about this game, because there's a sense of progression, like the time adds to something. Same with ARPGs, building your character. In this, I mean, maybe you get people who give you stats on the mission. Maybe you unlock trucks, they all drive like shit. So like, and they all can equip the same parts or tools to do the mission. Anybody can get a metal detector, anybody can get a winch, and it's like I'm saying, now's the time to use the winch, now's the time to deflate your tires. Pick up the cargo. Pick up the S-cargo. Don't I already have that? I don't have any more room, so pick up the cargo, supply 0 of 1. Explore the area. Where's the... So, that's where I'm supposed to be? This is where I'm supposed to go. So they airdropped the cargo on the top of this mountain. And it's like, then you think about, you know, open world games, action games like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead, Just Cause, where you have access to vehicles or transportation, and it's open world. So it's like you already could explore an environment. You have vehicles, but then you could also shoot people. So it's just more interesting. Am I still in low gear? Yeah. I guess at least I haven't been damaged yet. What about my tires? They're normal pressure. Fuck, that was an accident. Alright, so I have to go back down this climb. And they modeled all this terrain, by which I mean they procedurally generated it, let's be honest. But they did model it, and then I don't even need to go up there. Maybe for a different mission. Just don't flip. Don't flip! Just don't flip. No winch attachments. So how do you resolve this fucking problem, dude? How do you resolve this problem? He flips. Dude, he flips. How do you resolve this? What do you do? Because this is a real problem now. And I can't open my fucking tire. If I could deflate the one tire, it'd flip back over. Hey, this is a real fucking problem. This is a total fucking problem. I can't believe it doesn't reset your fucking vehicle. This is crazy. Move, skip to nighttime, move up and down, collapse. Delete waypoint, add waypoint, airdrops, trucks. He's fucking incapacitated, yo. Field operating base, press to recover, free recover. That's how you do it. Explore the area. So you recover back to the operating base. Alright. It's better than nothing. Now it's nighttime. Should I? Oh, fuck. And then I thought, oh shit, should I get more spare parts to repair my vehicle in case I get fucked up again? And then I thought, fuck it, I don't care. And then it's like, oh, so maybe the game is not that fun, you know? When you compare it to other games where you can drive, when you compare it to other games where you could drive, and other, like, any open world, dude, Mafia, Grand Theft Auto, any one of those games, because I like action games because they're simple, right? You pick them up and you play them. An action game that lets you get a vehicle and drive around terrain may as well be the same type of game as a sim game that forces you to drive around the terrain in this convoluted fashion. But there's more to do in an action game, and there's less headaches. It's like, why would you want a game that has less... It has less game to play, it's less involved, it's just more complex. Why would you want that? That type of a niche game, because this game's not complex and deep enough. You know, a game like an ARPG with this really deep, dense system, that's, you know, or a Microsoft Flight Simulator where you, the player, are learning how to do something. This is not a learn how to do something game. This is a completion game, right? So a game where you're like, oh my fucking god. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. A game where you're learning how to play more and more, and like I said, either developing your sense of how to play it, like a sim game. Subnautica is a good example where there's progression. So maybe that's what I like. I like progression, not completion. Or Flight Simulator, where like you learn how to pilot the planes better. That's a skill-based game. Let's see if I can hit 100% exploration before I hit the water. Use the winch. I'm sick of winches. Deliver the cargo back to the base. This game sucked. Maybe it's this truck. Maybe it's this truck. Or maybe if you stay on one map and do all the missions, you start building your... I'm in the base building. Oh my god. Fuck this truck. A free recover? I could pay for the recovery. I could pay for the recovery just to like fast travel. That'd be cheating. I'm gonna hit the water. I'm gonna hit my engine. I'm gonna hit this tree. It's a real pain in the ass. That's what I would have to say. That's how I would describe this game. It's like, why not just go to your job? I can't see. Just bitching the whole time. You don't even get to race fast. I mean, racing games are faster, and action open world games, like Just Cause, give you access to all the same stuff. It's an open world with cars, but then you can shoot people when you get pissed. So it's way better. To heck. So where have I not gone? I did Little Colorado, which stinks, and I did the Carpathians, which also stinks. I failed in Arizona. Alright. Knob's next, I guess. Fuck. What's next? I mean, I have a lot of money. I could buy or build something, I guess. I could buy or build something. It's still the Scout. Can I get a new Scout truck? I want to use... Well, when can I use this? When can I use this? Recommended. The truck. It says to use the Scout. That stinks. No, we want to remove him. How do I remove this guy? Yeah. And then my team. What, did he get fucked up? Alright, we'll do this guy. And then the manager, of course. What do I need to do? I need to add my parts. Alright. What about fuel? Nothing. Alright, let's deploy, I guess. Start expedition. It's a Mudrunner chore. Take the handbrake off. Examine the canyon group. Examine the canyon the group traveled through. This looks like the exact same map as Colorado. It looks identical. Let's turn those lights on. Oh, the battery mode. Oh my god. Just give me an open world game. Just give me Grand Theft Auto. Instead of arguing about the battery running out. That's so lame. A sim game. hate this shit. Dude, he's... Fucking can't take it anymore, dude. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. It's fucking horrible. It's horrible. Use this, the real one. The real one. Who do I have now? Him. And him. Right. Fucking go. Let's try this again. Take two. Take the handbrake off. I don't like this game. Not to say it's bad, but it's just a pain in the ass. I don't want to play it. So how do I get around there, like, to get fucking high up? This drives like shit, too. Turn all-wheel drive on. Just do it. It's gonna flip again. It's like, why'd you go in that gully? Examine the canyon the group drove through. What does that say? Deliver supplies. Hold to deliver all. Was I supposed to do that? I don't know. Dude, this game is fucking boring. This game is fucking boring. It's supposed to be a driving game, but it's not like Stuntman, you know, where it's like interesting and difficult to fucking overcome the shit. It's not a racing game where you get fast cars, and it's not even like, you know, an open Saints Row or anything. Like, no guns, no nothing. I hate these games. Like, damn it. Oh my. Maybe this is like a hard level or something. Which direction would you go in? Take the handbrake off. He's not turning! Dude, this guy doesn't fucking turn. I'm holding it. All the wheels are on. All of the wheels are fucking turned on. I'm holding accelerate. And he will not turn when you touch the L stick. And then he just decides to steer of his own volition. And Volition is the name of the development studio that made Red Faction. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? These missions are too hard. Maybe it's my truck. Maybe the truck is no good. Well, I know the truck is no good. Maybe I just got to go back to Little Arizona, right? Kanab is too tough. What about Arizona? That was okay. Carpathian's okay. What one did I not do? No requirements. Off-road. Here, we'll use this guy. Right? We'll use this guy. And we'll just use the manager. And I'm deploying. And we'll just see. I forgot about refueling. I forgot about spare parting. Ugh, I don't like this truck either. It's so long. Oh my god. This feels like driving these fucking things in real life. It's so slow. I want to be zippy, you know what I mean? I'll give me a touring car, you know? With a 1-to-1 torque to weight ratio, right? I want some pull. This game fucking sucks. It's like if Horizon Zero, you take the map from Horizon Zero Dawn, but then make it a fucking truck driving simulator. It sucks. Just play Just Cause. You gotta parachute. Look, I'm getting really infuriated with these shitty trucks. It's like just play if you. It's not a racing game. I can understand if you don't want to race fast cars. Because you don't know how to, you know, go for broke and never quit until you win. I understand. You don't have the self-esteem or the hand-eye coordination. I understand that. But, that being said, if you want to play a game where you're in an open world and you're with a truck, play Grand Theft Auto or some game where they give you a gun. Deliver the inventory. Press the device. Use the winch. Select winch point. Turn on engine of winch truck. Pull. Deliver truck, stuck truck. Dude, we're both accelerating. I'm stuck too! I'm stuck in the ravine too! Dude, this is exactly why, dude. Turn off and release. This is exactly why you don't reach for a drowning man. He'll pull you under. Dream Theater wrote a whole song about it. I'm stuck. This is a booby trap. He stuck me, dude. I fucking hate this game. At least the other simulators are funny. This game just stinks. It stinks. Dude, it really sucks. It's terrible. You get so frustrated. How would you... Look, you have to go on a mission, right? The only way you can think to figure it out is to figure it out. They taught me all the controls in the tutorial. So all you can do is go on these missions and try and complete them. And you see the problems I'm running into. And this is exactly like in real life. Okay? I had a CDL, okay? You get into these jams. You get into these jams. And it is like, you are fucking, you know, hanging out the window, adjusting the mirror, and, you know, double clutching. You don't want to be doing that. Oh my god, it is awful. And you're like, for the next 11 hours, this is all I'm gonna... Fuck it. It's all I'm gonna do. For the next 11 hours, it's all I'm gonna do, right? Where? Where, man? Where? It's all you're gonna do. Is try and get him out of this, like... Spend 2 hours trying to reverse back into drive. Oh my god. That's the wrong way. It's the wrong way. Deliver truck, deliver supplies. He's there. Look, it faces me in the wrong way. Can I switch what truck I use? This guy is too big. If his truck got stuck and I'm in the same truck, doesn't it make sense that I'll get stuck? That's like Dr. Seuss. And he's too long? Who would send a flatbed to an all-terrain environment? You know? And you think they made this track? They just, you know, you think they knew? They painted the map with some fucking auto AI tool, and then they're like, you know, we get stuck a lot. Oh, what about a winch tool? Oh, okay. And then what about if you're in the mud water and you get stuck? Well, deflate your tires. What if that doesn't work? And then they're like, they just laugh at you. Oh, you did it wrong. Try again. Like, that's the idea of a game to these fucking devs who don't play games. They just make them. But they don't even make them anymore. They just, you know, the AI makes them and then they go on holiday. It's fucking no wonder you're all getting laid off. So use this. And then pull. No, on the truck. Fuck. Maybe I can hold? Winch connected. Now I'm against a rock. This sucks. This is not a game. It's a fucking job. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this. I hate this. I hated it in real life. Why wouldn't I fucking hate it in a video game? No, the truck. No. If I press and hold triangle, it should give me a menu. It shouldn't automatically connect to a fucking tree. Oh my god. Alright, watch this. I've been holding left the whole time. He's sliding. The only way to get him to turn is to just let him slide. Oh my god. I'm done with this shit. Fucking stinks. This game fucking sucks. It's terrible. What do you need? Let's do this one. I hope I'm not losing extra money every time I fucking run it with this guy. I'm not even gonna last the full 2 hours of the trial? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I hate this game. I think I really hate it. Visit, exit from the base. Look, and this feels slow. It's just so slow. Waypoint. I'm using all-wheel drive. It feels like shit when all-wheel drive's not on. You don't need too many options for... Hey, did I do this one already? This is the one where I flipped and quit? Alright, I have a free base recovery. Alright, I'll try again. They told me to explore and look for a waypoint. They told me to explore and look for a waypoint, right? And then I found one, and they're like, go back down and start at the bottom of the map. All right. Yeah, but it's like the difficulty of a Gran Turismo International License A, you know, test. But it's not even... It's just some shitty truck sim. Look for a way up. Yeah, I got a way up. It's not that tough. Lower your tire pressure. I don't know that lowering my tire pressure is the smartest move trying to get up this fucking hill. I don't know that that's really the way to do it. I thought that was to get out of deep water. All-wheel drive. Because it gets more rubbery and you can kind of find the axle. That connected. Look, he's not reversing. Fucking hate this. You have no idea how much I hate this. None of this is fun. There's no ounce of this that's fun. If you want a driving game, the Crew Motorfest was way more fucking fun. And if you want an open world game with vehicles, Saints Row, Just Cause, Grand Theft Auto. Now, look, this car drives like shit. No, don't you fucking dare! There has to be an answer. There has to be. This can't... there has to be a solution. There has to be a solution. Where? This. Add destination. That's me. There has to be. I don't want to free recover and do the whole thing over again. Ah! Let's just try with greener pastures. Free roam. Shut up, asshole. I need a hydrologist. Okay. I need a hydrologist. Okay. What do I need? This shitty scout, who I don't like? How do I, like, make him really good? How do I make this car really good? What's a tool that I can help me? There's got to be a tool I can buy to help me flip my car. Supply of external roll cage. Reinforced structured rigidity. Additional crash protection. I'm buying it. Composite fender. Kit for fenders. Crash protection. Fine. That's on there. The rear. Reinforced bumper. Stock bumper. What about the roof? Ground drone is kept specifically for roof mount. What about this? Free. What about these rims? Is that it? The paint job? Exterior? Honks? Engine, gearbox. Engine. What about the gearbox? I don't want to flip anymore. Rock crawler kit. Otherwise impassable terrain, suspension travel, expensive ground clearance. Lift kit. Ooh, lift kit. Good for venturing down off-road. Great ground clearance at the expense of suspension travel and stiffness. What about tires? I mean, that's not really the most exciting thing. And the winch. Extended winch. I like that idea. I mean, what about this lift kit? What do you think? Just do it. You shouldn't need... this is supposed to be a no upgrade run. You know? It's supposed to be a no upgrade run. We kind of got fucked on that one. The other guy quit. The other guy quit because he was so sick of working with me. It was ridiculous. I mean, you're gonna fail that mission, that's on you, dude. Visit departure from the base. So basically there's like 3 levels, because 2 of them look exactly alike, and honestly 3 of them look exactly alike. Desert, 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 and then forest. So there's really 2 levels. And then there's only 3 trucks, and 1 you don't even use. So there's 2 trucks, one of which is not even useful for most missions. And then what? Use binoculars to look ahead. It seems like there is a ford. So we're going to go ahead and enable all-wheel drive. So he stops, you know, fishtailing across the whole damn thing. You know, dangerous water level, no big deal. No big deal. Bump in his truck. Great, looks like he crossed that creek. Turn all wheel off. Like he's catching air on the smallest pebble of a rock. Hold the skip. Take the e-brake off, nice. We're gonna climb. Climbing. Go, alright. Through the lilacs. You know, I'm headed for the tree. There's nothing in sight that could flip my truck and foobar this mission. Stage complete. Alright, well that was a little bit overzealous. I didn't mean to go in that ravine. You know, I could have always crossed another way. No big deal. You know, I want to go around this way. No big deal. Dangerous water level. It's a little bit, what do? Do you reduce the pressure? Doesn't want to do that? Alright, no big deal. My engine's getting waterlogged, but that's not a big deal. I've still got all-wheel drive. Tire pressure back to normal. And I'm in auto. I got out of something. And it's like, just hold up. Don't get, you know, don't get too overzealous here. You know, some dumb scientists on a fucking water and soil conservation expedition is dumb. Need good driving skills to cross. I'm the expert. Alright, explore the area. Can you explore the area with a drone, or do you have to drive around? Because that's what's going to fuck me up. You know, like, you're going to have to drive around to get this percentage up, and then you're going to flip. But I mean, play pretend for a minute. You know, you're a scientist on an expedition driving the shitty truck. What am I stuck on, man? What the fuck am I stuck on? I'm stuck on the tree that I knocked down. And it's not like, you know, no, you don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Where the fuck did this gully come from, dude? Dude, where did the fucking gully come from, man? It's not like it has to be some fucking PUBG experience, but the thing about Grand Theft Auto and Just Cause and all these other open world action games, they have driving implied. They allow you to explore. They have comedy radio, you know, talk. They have Easter eggs. And they have shooting. So all these games have so much more than something like this. This isn't even that complicated of a sim game. You don't feel like you're learning how to do something, and you're not, like, developing or progressing in it. It's just this pain-in-the-ass truck with a chore. So, like... like, with these other open-world games, I don't know, man. Any other open-world game, Cyberpunk, like, anything, that gives you driving and lets you cruise around and listen to the radio and, like, think and be in this other place. And then there's also shooting. I can understand why none of these other games can compete. Where the fuck am I, man? I have to get all the way around here. Where can I just, like, teleport, man? Can I fast travel? Can I fast travel? How the fuck do I get back there, dude? I think he's fucked. I think he's fucked. It's fucked. The mission is done. Every single time it's the same shit. He's flipping, dude. He's flipping. Look. I gotta buy this, what? Right? How do I lift him? I gotta lift kit this guy. I gotta lift him. Dude, we're fucked. We're fucked. Examine the canyon through the group traveled through. Oh my god, I fucking remember this mission. Hey, it won't be the first time that a game was too tough. I played that motorcycle game Ride. I couldn't even beat the tutorial. I had it on like super baby mode where there's no gear shifting, there's no front rear brake. You know, it's 100% just accelerate, and it automatically steers you through the track. And I couldn't beat the tutorial. Some of these games are just so fucking convoluted. Look through the canyon. How are you supposed to get over there? So you pull this guy back. And run him over. So you wanna ride that gap like a bridge. His tire's fucking stuck already! I hate this game, man. It's a good thing I'm not sponsored. He's so slow. I hate it. I hate this fucking game. The truck is, look, it looks really nice, but it's shit. The truck is slow, and he doesn't fucking drive well. Like, you should either play a racing game or an open world action game, and skip this shit. Because it doesn't feel like a fun sim. It doesn't feel like a sim game where you're developing or building anything. You know? How am I supposed to get around there? Oh my god. This is kind of like that Redout game also, where it's like, I wanted to play different maps, so I started advancing on the planets, but the planets just got more and more difficult. So it could be that I'm not even supposed to play, like, you know, God forbid you want some green terrain instead of a, you know, a brown desert, and you want to change levels. Because, you know, you're not allowed to yet. You're not good enough for a different level yet. It's so fucking unbelievable, dude. This game sucks. It's too difficult for its own good. Like, where's the fun? Graphically, it's pretty good, but where's the fun? I don't know. I haven't found it. He's stuck again. He can't reverse. He's stuck. He's stuck. Unbelievable. If you're gonna get stuck like this so much, there needs to be a recovery. I cannot fucking believe it, dude. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I mean, I have a lot of money, but it's not really worth upgrading, like, the shittiest vehicle. How do you get over here? Examine the canyon the group traveled through. How the fuck do you get through there? There's no way you drive up here. Nah, I don't think so. Well, I mean, that's it. It was fun while it lasted, which wasn't very long. Like an hour or 50 minutes. There's Little Colorado, the desert colony, and then there's Arizona, which is basically Colorado, but at night. And then there's one green forest with the lake in the middle of it. And then there's this this level with a canyon that you can't cross over. So I don't know what you're supposed to fucking do. Like, no visible attachment. You know, pull me through. But he's not going to go through. Look, pull me through. He's not going to go through. Pull me through. Alright, you know, a little bit. You mean to tell me I fucking used a winch to get through there, but now I'm gonna get stuck on a rock? I'm gonna get stuck on a rock? In the fucking delivery zone? It's like Jump King, but except it's in a truck. Oh, mud trap. I fucking hate this game, man. And they think that this is the game, like, oh, and then we'll make you have to go really slow. This is the part where you have to go really slow. It's a sim game. It's a sim game. What does that mean? Do the really slow thing. Pain in the ass. Who the fuck finds this fun? Where are the deer or somebody to run over, you know? I mean, you got some momentum, you might as well just keep going straight. No, you did not just do that. You did not just do that! The winch flipped my fucking truck? You're kidding me! You're shitting me right now! The winch flipped my truck! How dare you? How dare you? I thought we were friends. Go. Go! Do it! Come on! I don't even know, like, what settings my truck is on right now. Am I wrong to think I should go up that way? Shut up, bastard. You go up there. What is this? My spare parts? Fuck that. Like, where am I supposed to go? Like, I've made it this far, what the hell? What else would you have me do? No, it's pulling me... He's not rotating. He's not fucking rotating. It's like he's not driving. It's like he's done driving. Don't, dude. Can I go around somewhere? Can I go around somewhere? This... Oh my god. It's just such a... Oh my god! I hate this game. He refuses to turn left or right, even though all his wheels drive. And then you're stuck doing shit like this, where they think that this is fun. I burned through 2 hours of the whole trial. How many missions did I do? Let's say I launched 10. How many did I complete? 2, I think? And the rest were sacrificed due to this guy flipping his own fucking car. How are you supposed to get up there? Well, I mean, at this rate, we'll never make it, so you might as well just fucking quit. Not every job is for everybody. As clearly it's not my forte. Driving at a high weight, low speed for some expedition. And it's just like, not every job is for everybody. Maybe you wanted to be a game dev, but you don't understand design, entertainment, or fun. And so you're going to get laid off. It's nothing personal. We actually like you very much. It's just that not every job is for everybody. I was not a very good truck driver. You may not be a good game designer. But not every job is for everybody. Till next time, Expeditions, a Mudrunner game.